welcome back to the episode of Mass Bassin. Today's episode is the review for the MAGS Lure Company swim jig. If you didn't see my video on the review for the football jigs, go check that out. By the same company, awesome company. I'll get into that in a few minutes. But these are their swim jigs. They make 1/4 ounce, 3/8 ounce, and 1/2 ounce. I don't have any 1/2 ounce to show you, but I have these 4 here. These are 3/8 of an ounce, and then this last one is 1/4 ounce. We'll talk about some components they use. They use environmentally friendly pewter heads, so they're not made of lead. They're made of pewter. They're slightly less dense than lead, but it still is the same purpose. They use a Mustad Ultra Point hook. Depending on the size you get, it's 3, a 4, or a 5/0 hook. Star Flash round silicone skirt. So it's a silicone skirt, but it's got a little bit thicker of a strand. It's a little more dense, so it's going to give you a really, really nice flare in the water. As you can see when I just hold it here, it flares out really, really nice. Custom powder paint colors. So as you can see, the head on this one, it's got like gold and black flake in there. On some of the other ones, you have some blue and black flake on that one. Just really pay attention to detail. Fiber weed guards. So these weed guards on here, they're not too strong, but they're not too soft. They're perfect. They have 3D eyes, which is cool. They're epoxied in, and so is the weed guard. Turn that around so you can see it better. There we go. I don't know why it's not focusing. There it is. And like I said earlier, they're available in 1/4, 3/8, and 1/2 ounce. So now we'll go into some colors. We'll start over here. This color is TKO. It's like your standard black and blue. It's got a black head with blue eyes. You can see the blue fleck in there. Really, really nice color. This next color, this is called Frozen. It's almost like a shad pattern. Next is like your green pumpkin. I like this color. It's called Camo. It's got a couple strands of red in there with the red weed guard and the red eyes. This color here is Magic Egg. More of your sunfish or bluegill pattern. Got that blue head with the chartreuse brown and a little bit of orange on the bottom of the skirt. And then this last color here, maybe like a perch or a craw imitation. This color is called Dirty. And if you look at these jigs, the detail on them is pretty crazy. Like, look at this skirt. That's a pretty sick color. The heads, you can see it has like the gill plate right there. You can see where it separates. A really nice shape of the head too. It cuts through the water really, really well. So why I like these swim jigs over any other swim jig? Just the way they look. The bass they look so realistic. Like this color here, Magic Egg, looks just like a sunfish or a bluegill. And this color, Dirty, looks just like a craw. Also, the head design, it's a really like streamlined head, as you can see. So it's going to be able to cut through the water really, really well. So for these jigs, I'll use 3 different types of trailers. No particular order. When I'm on the water, I'll experiment with these. So the first type is just a regular single tail grub. This gives off a lot of vibration in the water when you're swimming it along, and it looks natural like a real tail. This next one, you can use any kind of single tail grub. This next one I use a 3.5 inch what is it? Berkeley Havoc Grass Pig. For the camo color, the watermelon or the green pumpkin watermelon color works really well. It's got more of a subtle swimming action, but it looks a little bit more natural. And then the last type is I'll use more of a craw type trailer. So this is, what are these? These are the Yum Craw Pappies. They're 3.75 inches. Black blue shadow, matches TKO really well. These don't flap as much. They're not like the Rage Craws where they flap like crazy. These just kind of follow behind, so this is a really subtle action. But all these work good. Just when you get out on the water, start off with one, experiment with it. If that doesn't work, switch to a different type, and then keep going until you find something that works. So make sure you pick up some of these jigs soon. They're my favorite jigs. I don't think I'll ever change. These work just great. You can get them at some Bass Pro Shops if you live in parts of New York. And if you live around New England, you can get them at the store in Foxborough, Mass. and in Hooksett, New Hampshire. You can get them on Tackle Warehouse. But if you want a full selection of sizes and colors, go to their website at www.magslurecompany.com. They have 12 total colors. You can get them in all 3 sizes. Their website is pretty awesome. It's nice and organized, easy to order from. So make sure you check them out. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and thanks for watching.